Well, I'm very pleased to welcome Navan singer-songwriter Saramai here at the Soundpiece Studio. You're very welcome to join us.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Oh, no, it's great to have you. You recently released your debut EP, Red Moon, and it's full of kind of light, folky kind of tracks, beautiful songs, I may add. Tell us a bit about how you got to that point of recording it.
Well, some of those songs, actually one of them is pretty old and then the rest were all new. Mm-hmm. So I started writing maybe kind of about 8 or 10 years ago without really realising it.
Yeah.
And one of the, I wrote an awful lot of really terrible songs as well. And they kind of just, kind of naturally died off. And then I just got to a point where I started playing again and started playing more and gigging, and I had a band, and then I was like, right, I really love doing this, and I really want to put something out, because a lot of the time at gigs people would just ask you, what are you doing? And the way when you're only kind of dipping the toe, where you enjoy it or you have this half notion. I was like, right, well, I really do want to have something.
Yeah, instead of having to make up stories to tell people, I'm planning on doing this.
Yeah, it was just like, well, am I actually going to do it or not? So then I just decided to kind of stop playing with the band so much and really focus on songwriting and trying to keep them solo and just to see do they work as songs. Yeah. So that's kind of how I whittled it down to maybe 6 songs out of a lot of songs. Yeah. And I put some of them online and got some nice feedback from demo versions. Mm-hmm. And then through Guinness Amplify I got this kind of a bursary or something to go and record.
Yeah. That was with Tommy McLaughlin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Worked with Soak and Villagers. And
beautiful studio. Beautiful. So I just went up on my own, and I was really tempted to bring in a band. Yeah. Because I could, but I was just like, right, I'm just going to be really disciplined, try and just do this myself and see, which in retrospect seems kind of crazy. I'm really glad I did it. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to doing stuff with bands. But I just had this idea in my head of just a piano and a room and songs and to see what happens. So that's really how it came about. So I did that earlier in the year, and Tommy's just great to work with, and beautiful piano in a beautiful room. And really happy.
And you're hoping to work with him again now on the second
EP. Because we have, so there's more songs that, actually new songs started to come really quickly then. Yeah. And I've been playing with Cormac on electric guitar and Amy on drums, and we've been actually touring some of this EP, even though it's solo, with kind of more instrumentation. Yeah. I'm just loving it. So they're ready to go. I really like the idea of recording live. Yeah. So I'm hoping we can do it again.
It's nice to have that opportunity to do it solo the first time, because if you hadn't, you mightn't have, you might have thought, that ship has sailed and might get a chance to do it again.
And it is nice to be able to play solo as well, because just sometimes it's just not possible, To
get the full band.
Yeah.
And you're down at the amazing Other Voices just the weekend just gone.
Last weekend.
How was that?
Hard to believe. It was just a dream. It was fantastic. Martin Byrne organises the music trail. Mm-hmm. Which is fantastic, and I sent him one of my tracks, and he said, great timing, come down and play the trail. So I was over the moon with that. Yeah. And then the open call came out, and I applied without really thinking much about it, because these competitions where they are, and I knew it would be really tough. So I just kind of did it, didn't think anything about it, and then got this email to say we were shortlisted to the last 5.
Brilliant.
And again was just like, this is brilliant, great PR, just such a kind of honour even to be in the last 5. And I won.
It's amazing.
It was
deserved as well.
Well, all the other acts were fantastic as well. So it was just brilliant. And it felt like a gig. I think I'll be more nervous when I'm watching it. Obviously we were really nervous. It was this really important gig, but we weren't really conscious of the cameras, because there was an audience there for the first time in the room.
So it felt like kind of a live performance anyway at a normal gig. But
I think I'd be really nervous watching it back.
Do it alone. Watch it alone first, and then share it with people if you're happy with it. Yeah. And so obviously you've got the new EP coming out early next year. In terms of live shows, have you got any more?
Yeah, so we've done a tour with this EP, but we still have a couple of dates left. One is Donegal, the 22nd. Moya Brennan runs a place with Donal McCrory, a venue called Club the O. Okay. We do a really nice night, it's really far up in Donegal.
Is it near Leo's pub?
It's in Leo's pub.
Oh, is it? Okay,
it's in there. So we're doing that. We're supporting in their thousands.
Yeah,
really good band. And then we're going over to London to do a gig in Tufnell Park.
Great.
So looking forward to that. And then there's a Ruby Sessions gig. It'll either be at the end of this tour or at the start of the next tour.
Okay.
And then we're doing a Kit Oak night in the Roisin Dove.
Yeah.
And another London gig. There's a few kind of just trying to get those dates in. Yeah, so we're doing a good tour around that.
And people can find out when the dates are down and where to get your music on.
So I suppose my website's probably the best. So it's saramaimusic.com, and it's spelled like Saramai, Saramai music.com, which is just actually my name.
So if we Google Samurai Music, we'll find your website.
Actually, I should probably try and figure out how to do that.
It should be fine. It should be fine. Saramai Music.
Saramai Music, or it's the same for Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah, that's right.
All of those things. Yeah.
Great. Well, listen, thank you so much for coming into
Thanks for having me.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, likewise.
Thanks very much.